This time, folks, I'm going to show you a little tour through New York City, and we are here at 30 Hudson Yard. This is the newest attraction, and I'll show you much more attractions, all traveled electric with the electric subway. And that's going to be our day today.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future.
One of the days we were here in New York, we used one of the tramways to the Roosevelt or over the Roosevelt Bridge. And that's electric as well. And it was interesting. It was a little bit rainy, but it's an interesting trip to take that road Roosevelt over the Roosevelt Bridge to the Roosevelt Island. And on that island, there's a nice hotel where you can go up to almost the top level and have a perfect view from the Roosevelt Island over to Manhattan. And we recommend that trip. This is actually public transportation to the Roosevelt Island, which is on the East River or in the East River. Actually, the East River splits on the west and east side of the Roosevelt Island, and there is where you can go with that tramway. It's pretty easy and simple public transportation, electric, from New York City. And now we are approaching, as you can see here, the East River. Yeah. And here you can see one of the power plants on the Roosevelt Island. And there is quite a nice history with that Roosevelt Island as well, because there was a mental hospital what had to be dissolved because there were catastrophic conditions at that hospital there. So we are arriving there, and then on the next day it was much better. So this is Hudson Yard, and Hudson Yard has one of now the biggest skyscrapers in the United States, or actually I think it's the third biggest in New York City. And when you look at that skyscraper, that is 30 Hudson Yard. There's also something like their like the edge. They call it the edge. So here's also a copper building, and where you can walk or step up the copper building. I think you could walk up there, but a lot of people were jumping the fence there, and unfortunately one or two killed themselves. And now you can only view that nice building, but you really can't walk up there anymore. You need to have a nice day there, and we had a nice day in New York City because it was all dry. And this is all the copper building, and because I'm working now for a copper company or contracting for a copper company, you could see that there. This is the Hudson Yard, where there are a lot of railways or electric railways there. And then there's also a huge shopping center there. We are already here on the top of the Hudson Tower. I think over 100 floors or something like that. And you could enjoy their flowers and drinks. It's pretty expensive there, but what is not expensive in New York City. So, but it was an adventure. Here you are seeing the edge. Well, I have a picture there at the end. That is an edge which is hanging over the building itself. You could also hang there from the top and get actually pushed sideways, or get there from the top, so that there are people who are there from the top and they were hanging or dangling there over the top of that building. But you can see all over Manhattan. This is more in southern Manhattan, or in the southern part of Manhattan, but you can see all over. Now you can see here, where you can see all the floors down. There is the glass roof there, pretty sturdy glass roof, believe me, and you could walk over the glass roof. Yeah, I recommend that. This is the newest attraction, 30 Hudson Yard in New York City. Please go there, and if you have a fine, nice day, you can see very far. And that's what we did as well. We enjoyed a couple of hours there. Then we took the High Walk. Actually, this was a former subway, but on the high side. It was a former subway on the high side. And this subway on the high side, they turned it into a high walk. So now you're walking there over the streets where originally the subway was driving. And it is very nice with flowers, with nice plants, and you can enjoy this part of the city there without a lot of noise. And as you can see for yourself, it's especially when you do it in the evening, it's really nice. So I use that high walk there, also very close by. And then at the end, the night turns, and we had a nice dinner there. And now I'm gonna present you also here a lot of pictures. So enjoy all of the pictures from New York. We had great days there, and
Just like a
look at it.
vibe